Welcome back to the Crochet Crowd. As my friends at Yarnspirations.com. This came in as a video request, and this is the Bernat Raised Chevron Crochet Afghan. This was originally using Bernat Home Bundle, which has been discontinued, but I think the person that's requesting it still has this yarn. So what we have here is a beautiful chevron just up and down, and it was using a size L 8mm crochet hook. For demonstration purposes today, I am going to be using Red Heart Super Saver with an I 5.5mm crochet hook that you'll see. This is a nice, easy repeating pattern. The texture comes out as per the pattern as you see, and with this particular yarn, it changed the transitions of different textures, and it was actually kind of fun to play with. If you like to change the size of this blanket, it's in multiples of 16 plus 3. So you will crochet 16, 16, 16, and 16, and therefore you'll end up with a blanket. Now, when you're crocheting in a straight line like this, once you determine that you were going to go up and down on the chevron, that line turns into a chevron shape like this. So even though the line may look long, it's once you go along the first pass, it's going to shrink down just like you see. So keep that in mind. Without further ado, let's get started right away. The color that you see on camera is called pumpkin. I will forget that, so I'll say it now. So I'm going to chain in multiples of 16 plus 3, or you can chain 131 to match the blanket. So if you decide to change the size, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So even though it looks this long now, on the first pass, once we do a cross, it will shrink down like that. So just keep that in mind as you're crocheting that. So I'm just going to do another set of 16. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16, and just say I'm happy with that, and I kind of just go like this, and I'm saying, okay, well, I like the length of that. If you'd like to customize, just add 3 more to add balance. So 1, 2, 3. Let's begin our first pass. And our first pass, we're going to be going in the up motion, peek it, come back down, and work our way across like that. So let's go ahead and start. So you're going to go and you're going to skip the first 3 chains. So you're going to skip this one, and that one, and go to the 4th chain, and you were going to put a 2 together double crochet. So wrap the hook into the 4th chain, go on the back hump of the chain, it will look better, and yarning over, pulling it through, and then pull through 2 and hold it. You want to do the very next chain the same way. So yarn over and into the next chain, pull through 2 and hold. Once you can see your 3 loops, you're done. You're going to yarn over, pull through all 3. So that last one just counted as a double crochet 2 together. So we're now going to go in the up motion. So we're currently at the base of here. So if you look at it from this perspective, this is going straight up, and you were going to put 5 double crochet in a row. So in the next 5 chains, it's 1 double crochet each. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The next chain is a peak. So in the peak, we will be doing the following. We'll add 2 double crochets to that same chain. So we have 1 and 2 sharing the same chain. And then we have to make a space, so we're going to chain 1 and put 2 double crochet into that same chain. So the peak will be 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet, all in the same chain for this row. So now we're going to put in a double crochet 5 in a row. So we went up 5, we're going to go down 5. So starting in the next chain, do 5 double crochet in a row. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now over the next 5 chains, we're going to do a 5 together double crochet. So if that sounds like big, it's really not. So here we go. So we're going to yarn over, going into the next chain, yarn over, pull through, and pull through 2 loops, and then that's finished for now. And you'll do the same thing with the next 4. So yarning over, next chain, in, pull through 2, and hold. So we never finish this stitch until we get 5 of those collected. So let's do the 3rd chain away. And the 4th chain, we'll do that. And finally the 5th. So it's a 5 together, double crochet over 5 chains. So you'll see a total of 6 loops, pull through everything. So if we went up 5, down 5, what is going to be how many stitches we're going to go up? That's right, it's 5. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now we're at the peak again. You can see that clearly in the sample. So we're coming up. So what is the peak? 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet, all within the same chain. So you're going to keep going up and down all the way to the end of the chain, and eventually you're going to be coming in the down motion to finish off the final. So just put me on pause, just keep repeating what you know, and I'll show you the final on the end. To go down, you are going to do 5 double crochet in a row. So 1 into the next 5, so we have 2, 3, 4, and 5. And if your multiple is right, or the first starting, you're going to only have 3. So if you did 131, I think it was to start, or the multiples of 16 plus 3, you're going to have 3 chains left over, and the last one will be a 3 together double crochet. So wrap, pull through 2 and hold, and then in, next one, pull through 2 and hold, and then the final, in, pull through 2 and hold, and then you'll have 4 loops, pull through all 4, and that was the end. So what you've done now is you've gone up and down in this motion, and now we're going to turn our work and begin the next row. So turning our work, doing row number 2. So 2 and 3 is going to be the repeat throughout the whole thing. So you're going to start off, and you are going to go in the up motion. So you're going to chain 3, and you're going to double crochet back post around the next 2 that you have. So all of this 3 belongs together as one stitch. So what we have here is that the next 2 posts here are together as a double crochet back post. So wrap the hook, coming in from the back, come to the front, between the posts, take it to the back. Pull through 2 and hold, and then do the same thing in the next one. So yarn over, next back post from the back, and go back to the back, pull through 2 and hold. And then yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. And so that was your beginning, and now you can see a raised edges going up. So last time when we were doing this, how many stitches did we go up before we got to the top? 5. So it's going to be 5 double crochets in a row using the back post going up, and this will take you to that space. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Did I really need to count it? Probably not, but I'm doing it for tutorial reasons, because you're at the space now, and that takes you, that's your 5, takes you to the space. The spaces, as I always talked about before, was 2 double crochet, go right into the space, 2 double crochet, chain 1, and 2 double crochet. So the peak remains the same. You're using a space instead of a chain. So how many double crochets going down? Starting in the first one, it's going to be 5. So in the back post, double crochet. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So remember what the valley is? The valley is going to be that double crochet 5 together, but it's going to be on the back post. So we have the first 2 that you can see. All of this is together as 1, so this is number 3, and then 2 from this side. So we're going to do a back post going in, pull through 2 and hold, and keep doing that until all 5 are on the hook. Remember, the middle is that whole big section. Pull through 2. So we got 3 so far. Next one is number 4. Next one is number 5. So you can see that there's 6 loops on the hook. That means that you've done a 5 together, and you were just going to yarn over, pull through everything. How many stitches going up? That's right, it's going to be 5, always 5. If you're confident in your stitches, you won't need to count, but this is number 2 so far, and this should take you to the space. 3, 4, and 5. And then you're in the top space. So do you remember what that is? 2 double crochet, chain 1 and 2 double crochet. So I need you to go up and down in the same motion. You're creating a ridge that you can see, and I will see you at the end when you're ready. And for those ready to continue along, the next 5 in a row are each a back post double crochet. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this will leave 3 stitches left. So we have 1, 2, and this group is together as 1. So they're each going to be a double crochet 3 together in the back posts. So start for the first one, pull through 2 and hold. Next one, pull through 2 and hold. And when you get this last one, I recommend you want to keep your edging, so just go around just the 2 only. So this whole group is together as 1, but just go around the first 2 of that group, and that will hold it as a nice border and pull through like that. If you try to go through everything, it kind of makes it look weird. And then you're going to yarn over, pull through all of those to finish that off, and turn your work and begin row number 3. So this side doesn't have any texture, the other side does. Let's begin row number 3. To begin row number 3, you're going to chain 3, and then 2 together, front post double crochet. So this group all belongs together, so that's already done. So it's the next 2 that you're going to make as a front post 2 together. Yarning over, coming from the front, dig in, grab the post, and come out. Pull through 2 and hold. Do the next one. In and back out, pull through 2 and hold. Once you see 3 loops, pull through all 3, and that's your edge. And so your edge stays flat. How many stitches going up before the point? Yeah, it's 5. So it's going to be front post double crochet around the next 5. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And so you can see the spaces next. Space is always going to be the same. 2 double crochet first, chain 1 and 2 double crochet. So come on down, there's going to be 5 in a row, front post double crochet. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we have 5 together double crochet on the front post. So with the first 2 you can see, okay, the next one, that's number 2, and the third one away is the grouping of all of this. So just come in the one side of that group and out the other, pull through 2, and then do the same with the next 2. So you should see 6 loops on your hook, just like that. Yarn over, pull through all 6, and that was a 5 together front post double crochet. Now you're going to go up the next 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. In the point right here, it's the same as always, 2 double crochet, chain 1 and 2 double crochet. So now what I want you to do is just go up and down all the way until you're ready for the final edge, and I'll meet you there in a sec. To go down the final edge, the first 5 in a row are front post double crochet. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and this will leave the final 3. So you have 1, 2 in this whole group. So what I'm going to suggest to you, like we did before, just grab the first 2 of that group. It'll look better. So you're just going to grab the first one and hold it, next one, and just grab just the first 2 of that grouping of 3, and it will look better. And yarn over, pull through all of it. So you're not changing the stitch count, you're just changing where you're anchoring so that it will look good. And on the other side, you can see the texture is happening here, and it's a nice tight texture and something you can enjoy. You just have to continue to use the video chapters to go back to number 2 and 3, and you do that until approximately 54 inches in the distance. That's it for now. We hope you enjoy.